Hi everyone, trust you all are doing well. So we got a new release of Laravel 8.8 released on 19 January 2022 where we can define a route group controller in Laravel. Alright, so we can actually reference the controller instead of having to repeat it all over and over again. Right, so let's quickly go to our web routes right here. So I'll kind of explain to you. Right, so now we got a route group right here. Okay, where we can add our middleware, then we have a prefix, and this one is basically for the name of the route. So the prefix, if anyone are new to Laravel, so a prefix is basically, if we add it like here, instead of actually all right here, we had to add articles. Let's just do articles like this. The prefix basically solves that problem, so we don't have to do that. And the as is basically for this one, name routes right here. So instead of actually adding articles.index, articles.create, store, or whatever, we can just define it right here. All right, now let's get to the topic of the discussion right here. So as you can see, we're referencing the article class right here all over the place. Now, instead of doing that, what we can do now is we can just define the controller like this, and then we can just reference the article controller like here, like this. And we don't have to repeat it right here. So what I can do now is I can just delete all of them right here like this, and let me just remove the brackets. All right, just like this. Now instead of actually having them in here, now we can just reference the method inside the controller itself. Now in this case it's the index method, the create method, store, edit, update, delete. Now you can already hear some, you can just use a resource for that. Now I'm just using this as an example, but in some cases you cannot actually do a CRUD. In this case, you just added the likes in here just as an example. But let's quickly see if we can actually view the route. So let me just quickly open this. Let's view our routes. Now, as you can see, nothing changed. Everything still works the same. So as you can see, we got our articles.index referencing the index method inside our controller right there. So everything works quite well. Right, so we got the articles create, we got a store, the update, we got the delete and the edit. So everything works quite nice. So that's quite a nice don't repeat yourself principle. Just mention it once with a controller like that, and you don't have to mention it in here. Now there's another way to do it as well. So we can define it like this. We can do a route of prefix where we can actually now, in this case, we can just do articles. All right, let me just quickly type it out. All right, so as you can see right here, what I've done, I defined the group and I add the middleware and the prefix and the controller right here. Now what you can do as well is you can basically add the prefix, you can add the middleware like this with an as, and you can add the controller like this, and everything still works the same. You add the group with everything in there. So let's just comment this out to see if everything still works the same. So let me just do that, and then just quickly call on our route list. So as you can see, everything still works the same. But there's a couple of gotchas in here, so you guys need to just check out for that. All right, so this is quite nice, a nice feature. I like it a lot. All right, so let's quickly go to the Laravel GitHub page with the pull request of this, so I can just quickly show you a couple of gotchas. All right, so obviously we'll leave a link for you guys in the description. Now, the only thing what will happen is, now as you can see, I will leave a link so you guys can go read more about that. So as you can see, the route controller around here, if you're using the add syntax, remember, and this is in Laravel 7 with Laravel 8, this will be overwritten. So basically it will not use that controller right there. Okay, so with an array syntax, this will override that controller as well, and the closure in this as well. All right, so just check out for that. So I will leave a link in the description. So if you guys want to go read more about that, you can do that. And as you can see right here, these route files will not be using the resource or the API resource right there. Okay, anyways, that's it. Like the video if you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And Laravel 8 will be released on 25 of this month, I think, and I hope. So see you guys there, and adios.